So we're gonna do a talk about distractions, even without really having a ton. I do have Jamie down there at the other end training her puppy. Not Jamie Hamilton, right? So Hugo's met him before, Seven hasn't. Seven really doesn't care though, Seven's pretty easygoing, but every puppy's gonna come across distractions that are really gonna get their focus. She's trying to find all the treats I left on the floor. Sevy, no. So I always, after people telling you to get focus, because otherwise your dog is highly distracted, which Seven is. Seven is my son's dog, and I've done, honestly, very minimal training with her. She has a lot less training. Squirtle! A lot less training than Hugo has. She really only knows the basics, and I never really taught her a ton of focus. Sorry, I got something on the side of my glasses and it's driving me nuts. So she's pretty distracted all the time. She's not a reactive dog by nature, so I've never had to work on it a ton. But because she's an easily distracted dog, and she's, as you can see, just distracted by everything, I figured she'd be good to show you guys some tricks. All right, so Seven, yes. So first thing, name game. They need to know their name, and their name needs to be positive. If their name is not positive, every time you say it, they're gonna go, am I in trouble? Am I not in trouble? I don't wanna risk it, I'm not coming back. Not gonna look at you, not gonna. Name game, always positive. You need to tell your dog the N-O word, you do not use it with their name. So simple, Seven, treat. So she's actually barely ever played this game. She's actually terrible with her name because son's dog. Seven, yes. So as this game progresses, Seven, you would wait for them to look away and then say their name. So when you first start off, you want them kind of trying to pay attention to you as you're learning this in a low distraction area. So your kitchen with no one else in it, no food cooking, no smells. Your living room without the TV on. Anything like that. Seven, yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just physically waiting for her to not be paying attention, which as the game progresses, like Hugo, they stop not paying attention. Seven. And the reason they stop not paying attention is because they are so focused on getting rewarded from you that it goes away. That doesn't mean the reactivity is going to go away right away. For those of you that are struggling with reactivity, Seven, yes. It just means that you're starting to build a foundation that we can give you some suggestions to get rid of it. So your dog's not paying attention to you and is more interested in paying attention to the leaf blowing away, you're out of luck. So this is good, yes, I will reward that. I didn't ask for it, but that's what I want. So here's the thing, just because they give you attention you weren't asking for it, doesn't mean you shouldn't reward it. This is what you're after, yes. So she looked away, she looked down there, Jamie, look back. Great, that's what I want. I want her to do that. I want her to be able to recover from distraction. That is the big key right here, recover from distraction. What do I mean by that? She looked away, she can look back. So she can be distracted and understand that she needs to pull herself back in and refocus. Because guess what? When your dog gets focused on something else and he cannot pull himself out of that, he is so stuck on that other dog, that animal, whatever it may be, your person, car, and he cannot pull himself out of that distraction, that is where you get the problems. That is where the problems come from. It's from that inability to think through their distractions. So, this is how you start this. Dog gets distracted, you say their name, you reward. The dog's paying attention to you without you asking. Seven, you reward. That is the bottom line. Making things very positive, very happy, starting with low distractions, and then you build up. So if you were building up, the next thing, I could ask her to work her dog closer to Seven. I could ask her to, I could sit, like with Hugo, I could have him sitting with watch me and have her heel around him. Once again, setting your dog up for success, extremely important. And by setting up for success, I mean you have it in controlled distraction environment. We're not starting off by taking them down to the park and praying to God that they listen. That's the wrong idea, and it's gonna go badly. So this is your start. This is where you want to go with it. This is your hope. When I talk about focus work, this is what I mean. I don't just mean my dog needs to watch me on command. I mean that my dog needs to be able to look away and look back. whether I say their name or not, and get rewarded and know that I'm a positive thing and that I am not a bad thing. Yes. That is your number one mistake, is teaching your dog that when they look at you or you say their name, that they could be wrong. They're never wrong if they're looking at you.